Why hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield as always, and this is another LOTRO tale, my friends. We're back! Yes! We're back indeed. And I have a new monitoring system here without my big headset. They're not quite as high quality, but guess what? You know what? They work. And it's fantastic because I can still hear myself when I do voiceovers. And one thing that I have been having a little bit of troubles with is that the other ones are so nice, but when I'm recording and doing stuff for like 6 hours with those on, I've been having my ears been getting really sore and just bleh, we don't want that. So the earbuds will help out a lot. So that's great. But we're off. If you remembered, if you watched my last LOTRO tale, I was struggling on where to find the next epic quest. Well, I made a guide video about that because I realized it would be a good one. So I made a guide video and I have found where we're going to be. If I really quick pop over here, we're going to be starting book 3, basically Oaths of Revenge, and I'm doing the prologue here in Lothlorien, okay, talking to Master Elrond. So this is what we're going to do. It's a little low level for me, but I'm just going to run through this quest. These quests as quick as I can. Some of these are skirmishes. We'll see how it leads us through, and that should lead us into the next stuff. Okay, so this is Allies of the Kings we'll be doing, which kind of we're doing Oath of the Rangers, then Rite of the Great Company, and then Echoes of Dead, Rise of Isengard, Prince of Rohan. Then we're moving into Isengard and Rohan. So this is something that came straight out of the stuff we did in Dol Guldur. You can see we did here in the last many LOTRO tales. So that's kind of where we're at. So I kind of found where I settled back in. I made a really good guide video on this, so if you're someone who is struggling on the similar thing, check out the guide video. I think I called it, it's like 101 for Dummies or something. And I'm not trying to insult anyone, but if you know that book series, it's pretty funny. And I think it'll help people understand, oh, this is a really basic guide. Because I'm trying to make more advanced guides recently too, but I realize some people really need the basics, where everything's broken down. And what does this word mean? And that kind of thing. So that's what I'm trying to work on. But anyway, welcome back. Let's do some more LOTRO tales. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Miss doing some LOTRO tales. We're going to continue on here. Hopefully I can get a bunch for you in the next few weeks. And of course, if you're binge watching my series right now, you had a second or two of loading when you turn the next video on. So there's been no gap for you, which is always fun. Apparently my one thing has been maxed. Which one's maxed out here? Oh, that one is. Okay, we'll start earning this one. All right, here we are. Time to do a voiceover. Let's see.
We are met in time of need, and it is a joy to see you.
We are met in time of need, and it is a joy to see you. You must have received my message, for little else could have brought you hither with such haste. Well, we got a little lost along the way. I did not dare to speak openly of the reason Master Elrond's request in my letter, for fear that the message might be intercepted. I apologize for drawing you here with so little information, but Master Elrond will explain in detail what I could not. Speak if you are ready. We will go to him together, and he will tell you what has prompted his call. All right, here we go.
Master Elrond awaits.
Master Elrond awaits. Quickly, Zollin. It is my understanding that any detail will serve to do us great harm. Delay, excuse me. So let us act with haste. Let us act with haste. More lower. Words.
Messages have come from Lothlorien. Messages that cannot be ignored. My sons have returned from the wild, and together, they and a hero of Eriador must respond to these tidings with decisive action.
Cool. Very good, Zollin. Perhaps now we will have an answer for why this haste is necessary. Is that Elladen? It is perhaps... Oh my goodness, they all talk so quickly. Oh no, they're just talking randomness. Elladen, you have returned from your camp in the wild. Indeed, the promise of war has brought my brother and me back to the house of our father. War? Not in Ladris. No, Pethelin, not yet. My brother and I ride to war in the south. Voice of the Rings, and Zollin, this concerns you as well. My father awaits us in the Hall of Fire. Oh, very cool. Okay. Oh, how nice. They've updated this. You don't have to load anymore. Just walk through. What can be done under the fortune is uncertain. There's Elrond. Ooh, look at us. At the Hall of Fire. I am pleased you received my summons, Zollin. I apologize for being so close as to the reason for its urgency. But there are dangers on the road, and I did not wish any information that might do us harm to fall into the hands of evil men. 2 days ago, carrier hawks arrived in Rivendell bearing messages from Lothlorien. The messages were short, but even in their brevity, they caused me pause. The messages are from the Lady Galadriel. I understand some of them meaning, but I can only guess at the full import of her words. Again, by the way, I don't think they can do mental telepathy like they do in the Lord of the Rings movies. Yes, it makes for very good cinema, and Peter Jackson's movies are awesome, and I understand why he put it in there, but I don't remember them ever in the books having the ability to, like, long-distance communicate, like Galadriel and Elrond through their minds or something. That's not canon, so that's just a fun extra legends or fan lore from Peter Jackson there. Just a little side note. But again, I love Peter Jackson's movies, so not much to complain about. I still think it's kind of a cool addition, but this is a little bit more to the books where an actual messenger hawk came. You know of the secret company that set forth from Imladris in December. Zollin Ironshield. Yes, I do. We know they stayed for a time in Lothlorien, healing from their hurts. We're talking about the Fellowship of the Ring, guys. They have moved on for the safety of the land, sailing down the river Anduin with all secrecy. Do you fear for the success of their mission, Zollin Ironshield? Well, yes I do. They are strong of heart and true of purpose, Father. They will not falter in it. I wonder. This is the message I received from Galadriel of Lorien 2 days ago. Aragorn has need of his kindred. Let the Dunedain ride to him in Rohan. Cool. What is Aragorn doing in Rohan? None of the plans we discussed should have brought him there. If the Lady Galadriel says Aragorn is in Rohan, he surely is, or will be. Because she does have the ability of foresight. That is so. We must gather the Dunedain and the Rangers of Eriador. You must do this, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings. You know the roads and paths of Eriador, Voice of the Rings. You must bring this news to the Rangers. The Rangers will uphold their oath. They will become the Grey Company and ride to the aid of their chief, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. I will meet you in the library to discuss this change. It's good to be back. I love doing LOTRO Tales. Hope you guys enjoyed too. Don't forget to like the video if you like it a lot. Leave your favorite comment. What's your favorite thing? Okay, he wants me to go to the library. Alright, walk to the library in the House of Elrond. I was just to walk? Well, if I'm going to roleplay, I'd be actually, like, doing this. But, that would take a long time, so we're going to run to the library. Elrond's halls. The library is at the very top floor on the right side when you walk in. Technically the left if you're looking out from the house. Should be right up here. Up we go, up we go, and then to Titanos. Wait, that's not the right one. Is that the library? Ah, there's the library. They've redone the house a little bit. Lady Arwen catches your eye. and smiles a greeting. Oh no. I know the messages from my grandmother, Zollin, and I know, too, that my father has asked you to gather the Dunedain, that they may ride south to aid Aragorn. We know this day would come, he and I, and have both long prepared for its arrival. It has been my part to craft an item of beauty and of use, an item Aragorn will have need of before all is done. He knows of its making, and it will be a sign to him that the hour has indeed arrived when we must seize that which is this. I hope it will be a comfort to him, too, in distant lands. When the Dunedain are all assembled, I will send you, for you. I must be sure someone can bear this item to him. I will call you before the Rangers depart. Of course. Thank you, Zollin. That means a great deal to me. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, look how nice it looks in here. Forgot how nice it looks after all the new texturing, and ooh, it looks so nice. Wee! My bad, broke my leg. There he is, Lord Elrond. It will not be easy to gather the Dunedain as quickly as it must be done, Zollin. It would be best for you to bring the message to certain of Aragorn's kin, that they may then speak to the rest of their people. While you travel to those of more distant lands, I have prepared the names of those to whom you must speak. Walk with me, and I will tell you where they can be found. My sons tell me that the ranger Radandir has come to Thorahad in the Trollshaws. He will be closest. Ranandir is a humorless, but among the trees of the Trollshaws, he is more at home than any. He is an expert in herb lore. You will find the ranger Candaith in the Lonelands at the base hill called Weathertop. He knows much about the lore and the heritage of the Dunedain. Indeed he does. Alright. Sarandan, I always butcher this guy's poor name, is more settled than many of the Dunedain. He has a cabin in Breland, and is held in higher regard by its people than others of the Rangers. Do you have any questions about these three? I think I met them all. Once you have met Randir, the Trollshaws, and told him that the Rangers must assemble, you should travel west in the Lonelands. At the base of Weathertop, you will find Candaith. He is sure to join the Grey Company. After you have spoken to Candaith, you will travel into Breland to speak with, Sarandon. Gosh, is it Sarandan? Or is it I can't say if it's long A or it's Saradon. Maybe it's Saradon. Sounds better, doesn't it, than what I was saying. With Saradon at his camp. We'll go with that for now. He is not as prone to wandering as others in his kin, but he must be told of Aragorn's need. But there are other rangers you must find. Oh no, here we go. We're not done yet. The ranger Halros has a camp in the Shire, near the outskirts. I would tell you the names of the nearby towns, but I do not know them. Elrond, you don't know about the hobbits? I have not concerned myself with dealings in the Shire, as Gandalf, Aragorn, and Halros have done. It's funny, it sounds like I actually, know what's coming. I really didn't know what was coming in that next sentence, but... The Ranger Halbrand, has always had the ear of Aragorn, his chieftain. You will find him at the hidden camp of Estelden in the North Downs. I should add a little thing here. Calenglad has overseen the defenses of Anuminos, of the shores of Lake Evendim, for many years. He has known Aragorn all of his life. I do not doubt he will ride with the Grey Company. Do you have any further questions? Do you have anything further to tell me, Lord Elrond? Halros, Halbrand, and Calenglad will speak with others of the Dunedain near the borders of the Shire, on throughout the North Downs and Evendim. But there are 2 more rangers you will need to find personally. The distances are simply too great for anyone but you to cover in time. Well, I appreciate you thinking me the fastest dwarf on the planet, but I'll do my best. Do I get an eagle? No. Oh, dang it. Eagles are not to be rode. Oh, okay. The ranger, Lothrendir, watches the frozen northern lands of Forchel, home of Lossoth. And yet, the Grey Company needs Lothrendir, despite the incredible distance. He spent much of his life in the wild southern lands, and is familiar with their peoples. This way, Zollin. This is fun. This is a good story. The last ranger I would have you find is Corunur. Oh, goodness, I went fast. Whoa. You will find him in Agrahair in Angmar. Corohair is less bold, perhaps, than others of the Dunedain, but he does have some sense. Father, I do not understand. There is another ranger in Angmar that should be part of the Grey Company. Why should Gollodor not join the Grey Company? Gollodor, you say? You know why, or can guess. Zollin, you were there. You were there when Gollodor's daughter was slain by the false king. We should ask no more of Gollodor. He has lost too much already. Let Gollodor remain in Eriador, where he can nurse his grief. Corunur will go in his place. Gollodor was a strong man and true of heart, but my father is right. He has suffered much. I did not know. I know very little of Corunur, beyond that he be loyal to a fault. Did he not remain in Aguhair for years, awaiting Golodor's return from beyond the Ramis Delunen? And so it shall be, Zollin Ironshield. You will walk the paths of Eriador one more time, in search of these Dunedain. They will gather others of their kin, and when all is made ready, the Grey Company will set forth. It will be done as Galadriel of Lothlorien has asked. We respond to her messages with the haste we must, and with the messengers those messages deserve. A minstrel of proven loyalty to gather the Grey Company in time. Oh, well, shucks. Thanks, Elrond. Very good, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings. Many hopes rest on your journey through Eriador to gather the Dunedain for their journey.
In the watches of the night, messages came from Galadriel of Lorien. Messages that give me pause. The company that set forth from Rivendell with 9 now departs with 8, bearing the gifts of the Lord and Lady. Their road takes them now down the waters of Anduin, and beyond my sight.
Alrighty!
It will not be an easy task to gather the Dunedain.
It will not be an easy task to gather the Dunedain. Master Elrond was right to impress upon me the need for haste, Zollin Ironshield. If Aragorn has need of the Dunedain, They will need to be gathered with as much speed as can be managed. It will not be an easy task, for the Dunedain are given to wandering the wilds. They may be scattered across all of Eriador.
You must travel to Thorinhard to speak with Elro here.
Alright, my friends, and that's where we're going to stop for today. That was an awesome episode. I enjoyed that. I hope you had fun too. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Thank you to my Patreons for their support. It means a lot. Subscribe button's there. Next episode will be over there, and over there will be another place you can check out as well. Apparently, it does help the algorithm greatly if you watch the next episode, so see you in the next one. Have a great day, and stay happy, my friends. Baruch Azad Kuzad, I Menyo.